Will Gloucester be singing Will Griggs on Fire? We don't know. This is the season where everything comes together. We have made it to the Europa Cup playoffs, and now we are heading into the first league game of the season. We travel away to Middlesbrough. Yes, quite a few new players in the team this season. We have signed Will Grigg. Yes, and I don't know, maybe I'll start singing his chant during the game. Apparently, if I try to download that chant, it's been copyrighted, so I can't really use it on the show. And I don't know whether the chant itself is copyrighted or whether the words have been copyrighted, so we'll find out soon enough. At the back, we've also got brought in Taylor Moore, and I've gone through most of these players in the last show. Not that bad. I kind of like some of these players, and we didn't spend a lot of money. We still have quite a fair bit in the tank, and I don't plan on spending any more than that. For our preseason, well, we had to play the Europa Cup third round qualifying match. In the first round, well, we got 2 goals from our new signing. He's a goalkeeper. Sorry, he's a defender, and he scored from set pieces. How nice! In our second game, well, who else would start off? None other than Will Grigg. Will Grigg got off to a good start, getting his first European goal inside the 15th minute. Nice strike from outside the box, and yes, he's on fire. Now I can only ask whether he keeps this up, because in the next game he scored a goal from the penalty, but guess what? Mr. Will Grigg created 3 goals for us in that match. Played a really good game, and we're looking forward to this first game of the season against Middlesbrough. Preseason, some of the transfer signings fairly interesting. Chelsea, 12 players have left the club. They sold one of their big players. They sold Renato Sanchez for 83 million, and quite a few other players have gone. I wished I had paid more attention to all these free signings that were leaving Chelsea. I wasn't, and yeah, too bad. I'm gonna be in trouble. The biggest money spenders were Manchester United, Man City, Wolves, Liverpool. Wolves, look at this. 37.5 million they spent. They went and bought a player. I was thinking about getting Gabriel Jesus. Now he's valued at 25. I'm not about to spend 25 million for a player. I mean, like, Wolves have spent quite a lot. They've spent a total of 41 million right now in the transfer market. This is the thing about the English league. Sometimes it's obscene the amount of money that clubs can be spending. Gloucester City, well, we spent 21.5 million. We got in like 6, 7 players for that price. Other clubs that have big moves, Manchester United, only 4 players for 70 million. Wow. Okay. Who's this Raul Estrada? They spent 37.5 million on a defender, and they spent another 29 million on a central midfielder by the name of Felix, João Felix. Uh, Man City as well, spent 49 million in the transfer market. Again, 2 players. I mean, net spend was 15. I mean, the net was 49 million. If you count the players that they sold, it was worth 10.25 million. Quite big actually. And think about it. I mean, some of these players, I should have been paying more attention. Yeah, I wasn't. The one mistake I made this season was I wasn't looking at the. I didn't do a player search by transfer listed players. That's a huge mistake by me, and I normally don't make those kind of mistakes. But I did this season because I was more interested in scouting, what my scouts would turn out. Real stupid. I could have taken some of these players and added them to my squad. Spurs, well, if you're looking down at the table, Gloucester City has spent 21 million. Then we're looking at the cheapest, cheapo. Chelsea haven't spent anything. Stoke haven't spent anything. Chelsea, well, transfer signings of Chelsea, they may have sold one player. They brought Adrian Rabiot into the club, so they haven't really spent a lot of money strengthening their squad. And in terms of where the Premier League stacks up, well, no change. They still expect us to be relegated. Well, nothing's new. We're still the shy team of the table. And in terms of the team report, have you done any better? Well, we're not that bad. We're the tallest team. Hey, we are the tallest team in the land. Our defenders, they are not that bad. Okay, our above height, average in height. Let's look at the physicals for the team. All right. So in terms of the physicals, we're not that bad now. Midfielders, jumping reach, pretty tall, strength, stamina, okay, acceleration. We're not the fastest, but at least we're improving in certain areas. In terms for the strikers as well, we're no longer the worst in the land in terms of physicals. Mentals for our midfielders now we're getting there. We're certainly improving. We're no longer the worst as well. We're certainly improving in certain regards in terms of positioning. This is something I was very worried about for my midfielders. I need them to be solid defensively. Technical skills, yeah, we're still some way off. Strikers, we brought in some strikers, so right now we're no longer the bottom of the pile like last season. Uh, so okay, I'm pretty alright with where we are. I'm hoping that we get off to a good start to the season. And yeah, I mean, my goal this season is to finish higher than seventh or close to seventh. We finished in we finished in seventh spot last season, so hoping that this season we do okay. But a lot of it will be down to our early form. Last season we had a very bad start to the season, but we finished strong. I don't expect that to happen again because last season we were lucky, I guess. I mean, if you look at our last few games of last season, a lot of set piece wonders carried us through. And the last game of the season, Arsenal was going at us with everything they had, and they gave up a lot of space at the back, which we took advantage of. So now against the rest of the league, I'm being very, very cautious with my outlook. I'm going to use a 4-1-3-2, and this tactic, which is one of my favorite systems to use, along with the 4-1-2-2-1, I'm going to keep it in check for a while, because I want to use DM based systems going forward with our club. So there are only two real DM based systems that I like. One is the 4-1-2-2-1, one is the 4-1-3-2, one is the other one is the diamond. And I've used the 4-1-2-2-1 a lot. I mean, one of our signings for the season who was supposed to be starting games, he's injured for like a few weeks, so I can't play him. For 2 to 3 weeks he'll be injured, so we have to, come up with a different plan now. So what's gonna happen is Will Krieg will go up, join Hardy up front. Hanks will come in here, and this position here will be filled by another central midfielder. So I got Olmedo, who's a bit more of a playmaker, and on the right of him, we'll have to put somebody who's just as hardworking and can get to the ball and can do some tackling. And at the moment, the way I see things, I need somebody with good anticipation, good mentals to be playing in that position. Uh, and I am looking at a new signing, Luisi. Luisi will go in and shore up that area. So we got Luis Me, who basically looking for players who can be playmakers. Actually, sorry, I shouldn't be using Luis Me. So it should be somebody who's got decent passing and decision making. And honestly, we don't have a lot of that in our team, except for Luke Hyam. So Luke Hyam, you go in there. So we got Hyam, Olmedo, Colado. That'll be our midfield. Hanks will be pushed up because we've lost McNulty and Butenko to injury. So this is the lineup for the match against Middlesbrough, which makes me think that maybe I should go out and sign another central midfielder because I need cover and I don't want to go around signing more strikers because I mean it's bad luck that we've lost one of the strikers to an injury. I shouldn't just go and sign another striker for the sake of it. All right, here we go. Hardy back to Hanks to Hyam. Hyam back to Lureo to Moore. Out to Kone. Kone to Olmedo. Olmedo out to Grieg. Will Grieg has the ball. Plays it to Hanks. Hanks. Grieg is around to pick up the pieces and does really well. Draws the foul from Sakai. Free kick that was taken by Kone actually. That's number 4. Okay, Hanks with a free kick outside the edge of the box. Burgess clears that to Mamija. Alright, what am I looking for? Very soon I want to see whether or not. Basically, now I'm paying attention to which side of the pitch Middlesbrough going to come in from with their 4-2-3-1. Suspect that is going to be the right hand side, so I have to keep my left in check. Hanks inside the box. Oh. Will Greek, what a true pass to Hanks. Puts it into the box. Well, the boys couldn't get to that. We can't be scoring set piece goals every single match, can we? Colado to Mamija. Gloucester doing fairly well in terms of possession and keeping the pressure. So far, Middlesbrough haven't really left their half and they got a corner. More clears the danger. And Forshaw is there. And once more they clear the danger. Hardy turns the defender nicely. Looks around, plays it back to Olmedo. Olmedo out wide to Kone. Kone is playing as a fullback on defend duty. He shouldn't be overcommitting, and he does exactly that. More to Hayam, Hayam to Hanks, Hanks first time to Greek, Greek. Ooh, nice. That was boys aren't on the perfect wavelength yet, but they should be soon. Olmedo to Hayam, Hayam turns one way, looks around for an option, gets it to Memija. Good play. Hayam to Olmedo. I need them to drag these players around. And Greek just Greek has read my mind. Alright. Oh, Hardy with a sitter. Greek did all the work. Hardy missing a sitter. Look at the beautiful challenge Kone and the central midfielder did. They timed it to perfection. Paragini out, plays it out to Sakai. Sakai inside the box. They cross it more, clears the danger. And the Middlesbrough will have a chance to attack us again. They cross the ball, Kone once again. And Hardy now with the ball. This is a potentially a deadly counter attack. If Hardy can find a pass, he does. It's Will Grigg inside the box and he's robbed. Damn it. That ball should have been just a yard further in front of Will Grigg. Kone to Grigg. Grigg cuts inside, finds Hayam. Hayam to Kone. Kone to Colado. Colado now to Olmedo. Olmedo to Hayam. Hayam outright to Mamija. Mamija is tracking back Joe Hanks with the ball again. Looks for options, finds Hardy. Hardy goes round, crosses it, but Sportiello, it's too close to the keeper. Plays it out to Bertrand. Son Heung-min has had a quiet game so far on the right flank, which is good for us because uh, on the left flank rather, Paragini goes down the right, crosses it, and Brunskill almost scoring. That was close. Sure warning sign. Anatovic. Brunskill is on loan from Liverpool and he is a very good player. He's like 16 for finishing and 15 for composure. He's worth a lot of money. I mean, was thinking of buying him, but I'm not prepared this season for spending for getting players on high wages just yet. That's the plan for next season at least. So next season I will start signing players and looking for high rep players because by then our stadium should be built. Olmedo to Kone to Hayam to Hanks. And I think our stadium is going to be even smaller than its current stadium. This we are playing in Bristol City's stadium, which is a 20,000 seater. And Hardy is true. Oh, the keeper read that. The keeper read that brilliantly. Paragini. Ball goes to Onama. Onama to Brunskill. More. Took it off Brunskill. Hardy out wide to Grigg. Will Grigg now with a chance to do something with the ball. Plays it back to Hayam. Hayam can't pass the ball to Hardy. Hardy's offside. Hayam has to make his own chances, and he does that, forcing the keeper into a save. Lorio. Louis gets to the ball. Plays it back to Colado. Colado does not handle pressure very well, so I hope he doesn't. If there's anybody who's going to lose a ball under pressure in our own half, it's going to be Colado. Greek with the ball. Greek plays it back to Hanks. Hanks plays it to Olmedo. Olmedo now to Greek. Greek back to Kone. Kone to Olmedo. To Hayam. To Hanks. Joe Hardy inside the box. And Joe Hardy gives us the lead. Ryan Hardy. Sorry, it's not Joe Hardy. Because we had a player called Joe Hardy. So now we've got a player called Ryan Hardy. My mistake. I've been calling him Joe Hardy the whole game because we had a player called Joe Hardy. Ryan Hardy. I'm sorry to think that we have so many hardies, but it's good to have a hardy player in your side. Haha, I'm so corny. Please don't switch channels. We've taken the lead, well taken lead just before the end of first time. Brilliant time to score a goal. And now they are gonna attack, and that's when I'm gonna get happy. Okay, Onama to Son Heung-min. Come on, Son Heung-min. Attack us. Leave some spaces for us to exploit. Brunskill. Kone wins the ball. Grieg can't, but this is where 50-50 balls. Come on, boys. We have to win every 50-50 ball now for sure. Ball goes wide. Alright, we're gonna change. We're gonna switch to a 4-1-3-2 right now, and we're gonna play with a slightly different variation, but the idea is still the same. Except now we drop Joe Hanks into the center of midfield. Garcia to Sakai. Sakai to Paragini. Paragini goes down the flanks, crosses it too close to St. Johnston. They play the ball out. Hardy, well, it's okay. We have ceded that part of the pitch to Middlesbrough. Oh, that's good play. Bertrand to Son Heung-min. Now to Onama. Onama to Brunskill. This is a dangerous player. Son Heung-min will cross it and it hits the upright. We have been saved by a piece of woodwork. Here we go. This is going to be all the way absorbing pressure. St. Johnston picks that up and gets ready to do something with the ball. Yes, he plays it to Kone. Kone with the ball will not take risks because our transitions are going to be kind of slow. They're counter fluid, so the players will be very measured about their passes right now. So Olmedo to Grieg. Will Grieg plays it to Hayam. Hayam into space or Hardy. Hardy shoots and he hits the upright again. Oh my lord. Oh, Johnston. What? Was Johnston defending with his feet? This is scary. Anatovic to Onama. Onama to Fisher. And Brunskill is through. Shoots. Johnston's fingertip save from the keeper. Puts it out to touch. They've made some substitutions. Anatovic has left the pitch. Paragini with the corner. Gets up there. Collado clears the danger. Hanks and Olmedo chase the ball down. Again, they come searching for the equalizer. Bertrand to Onama. Onama to Miguel Angel to Fisher. And Brunskill shoots. Again, the woodwork denies them. Gloucester City are hanging on by a piece of wood. The wood must be chipped off now. Middlesbrough now going to throw everything at me. Attacking 4-5-1. Probably gone fluid as well. Onama into the box. And Son Heung-min with the ball. And the keeper picks this up. Oh my lord. It's too much to handle. Okay, we are changing to highly structured now. I cannot take the pressure. Alright boys. We really need to move the ball up. Okay, so let's go highly structured. All you defend. All you support, defend. Now the only two fellas are thinking about attacking are the two strikers up there. St. Johnston, long boot up to Hardy. Hardy plays it and Bertrand has the ball and this should be Mamija. Thank you. Mamija picks this up, gives it back to the keeper. Keeper plays it to Moore. You know how scary that is, keeper. To Collado. Collado back to Moore. Moore into space or Will Grieg. Will Grieg loses the ball and this is no good for us. Brunskill with a first time effort. St. Johnston saves the day again. Man of the match, Sam Johnston. I call him St. Johnston because he saved our hide many times. And that's it. Gloucester begin the season with an away win. And we have managed to come away with a phenomenal win. We were lucky. They had the woodwork twice. They had 4 clear-cut chances. We were just lucky this game. We were not playing anywhere near our best. Gloucester, look at this. Heat map not so fantastic, right? But we actually spent quite a lot of time. We spent a lot of time left flank. I noticed that as well. We did quite a good job defending the area. Middlesbrough denied control of the final third. That was the reason why we played so well, I guess. Passing combinations for us. Middlesbrough, you can see the defenders not really playing a part. Gloucester, on the other hand, pretty tight passing combinations. Someone asked me this question as well. Okay, now question was really simple. How do I know if my target man is playing really well? Now, if you have a system that you've created, um, there are stats in the stat zone. Under the analysis tab, you can go to players. Now you can choose passes. Now the thing about the target man is this: you want the target man to be receiving a lot of passes, so you're gonna look for pass received. So here, our target man received 63 passes. Now the downside of this is this will be accurate if you were using it for 90 minutes. We didn't use it for 90 minutes. We didn't use it for 45. As you can see, if I change the slider here and there, you don't see this number changing. So you know the total is 63, so what you can do is you go to 45 and then you just you calculate by hand if you want to. That's one way of checking it. The other thing you want to do is look at the with ball, see whether or not he's in a good position to hold up the ball and get others involved in play. So my Will Grigg was in a very nice position. Okay, he's not too far, he's not too near. Ideally, you want them to be connecting well together, but I wanted Jamie Hardy to be a poacher. Now Ryan Hardy to be a poacher. Now this brings me to my next point, which is interesting for me at least. Okay, the thing you want to do, and you want to get really good at this, is looking at attributes tell the story of a player. Now, if I looked at the attributes from Ryan Hardy, immediately I only saw poacher. The first time I saw him, I saw poacher. That's it. He's only a poacher. Why? He's got great pace, great acceleration, gets very good off the ball. Alright, more importantly, my boy Ryan Hardy can't jump in the air. I don't expect him to hit anything down. But if I drill passes and there is a person behind him who can play the passes in for Ryan Hardy, he's gonna get into good goal scoring positions. And my plan is to get him to score a couple of goals, get his value up, sell him off. Yep, we are gonna be a selling club. That's it. And we may have gotten off to a good start against Middlesbrough, but look at this. I have got the Europa Cup, Europa League playoff match, followed by Chelsea and then Liverpool. If there's anything to make me depressed, this will be it. I'm gonna hit full depression in the next few games. I'm gonna enjoy the European competition and see how far we can go, but I'm not gonna pretend that we are gonna win the title. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries, and I look forward to hearing from all of you. If you want to drop me a note or a comment or ask me any question, please feel free to look me up on Twitter at Busternet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for continuing to support this channel. Yes, Gloucester, the save seems to have pushed Torino aside, hasn't it? Or has it? You guys take care. I'll catch up with you very soon. Bye bye.